Yeah, buddy.
All right, so I went with another offensive tackle. I went Olu Fashanu out of Penn State. He was a 3-star out of high school. He is currently a redshirt sophomore, so he could come back for 2 more years if he really wanted to. He is 6'6", 313 pounds. So the first guy that I've listed that's truly that tackle build, that really tall, solid guy. The other guys were 6'3", 6'4", could be guards if they wanted to. This is your true tackle. So last year, as a redshirt freshman, Fashanu saw action in 4 games, played a total of 85 snaps, allowed no QB hurries, no hits, no sacks. So locked guys down in those 85 snaps. This year, he's been very solid all year. And then just some strengths and weaknesses here, trying to keep it a little quick this week. So he's quick to get his hands up and will use his length and his to his advantage early in the down. He's got those really long tackle arms, and he uses them to his advantage. And I don't know what the actual arm length is. I was looking for that today, and I couldn't find it. I just didn't look at enough places. What's the reason for that? It's not that they're hiding it. Like I said, for some of these guys like Skronsky and them, it's just I didn't look at the right spots. But he's got freakishly long arms. He, with those ability to get his hands up quick, he also flashes heavy hands, hits hard with that punch, knocks back pass rushers often. If you watch the tape on him, he'll get that initial punch, and normally guys punch and grab, but there's sometimes he can't grab because he's knocked those guys back. So very impressive punch. When it comes to the run game, he shows a very nice mean streak, does solid work getting to the second level, plays with a good base, shows good intelligence, instincts, and agility to seal off that edge. So, like I've said in the last couple of weeks, as a lineman, you don't need to be Michael Orr in the blind side running guys 80 yards downfield and throwing them into the stands to have a great block. If you just literally, okay, the runner's coming here, I just turn like this and seal the guy off so he can't make it back, that's a great block. Fashanu does that very well. He knows, okay, this is where the play is supposed to go. This is the angle I need to get the guy to seal him off. Does it time and time again. When he locks onto those guys, he's got that aggressive extension and that power. He looks very comfortable playing out in space, whether it's the screens, tackle coming out on the toss play. He's very comfortable out there, which very few guys are. So that impressed me a lot with him, especially at the college level. He has the strength and technique to hold up against the bull rush. So those stronger pass rushers that just try to run you over, he's got that strength, but he's got that ability to hop back and sit down and like lower his base and push back up to try and stop the guy. Very impressed with that. Shows exceptionally quick and precise hands in stopping the bull rush because typically they've got their hands right in your chest. So you reset and come under their hands, get under the shoulder pads, and then you lift up. He does very well with that, does it very quickly. He's a very good run blocker, especially as a tackle. Shows good burst off the line, a great ability to win at the point of attack. And kind of a common theme with these elite guys that I've listed so far. Good speed and athleticism to get up to the second level, but then he doesn't whiff on those blocks. He chops his feet, gets down, and makes that block. Very good blocker at the second level and in the run game. Yeah, Johnny, I wasn't going to say the high motor. I hate that trait that they give.
Yeah.
And just say he's a hard worker. Like, just time for a few weaknesses here. In pass pro, he's still a very raw prospect. So there's times where he looks a little lazy. Instead of trying to lock the guy out at the point of attack, sometimes he'll make them run the hoop is what it's called. So just kind of put the hand on the hip and run with them so the quarterback can step up in the pocket. So you see that quite a bit. In terms of twists, stunts, and blitzes, I highlighted Broderick Jones last week for being elite at this. He's quite hesitant, is Fashanu. He struggles to see twists, stunts, blitzes from time to time, and starts to second guess himself when there's those linebackers coming up or that nickel corner coming up. he's kind of hesitant, like, okay, are they coming? Are they sitting back? Instead of just trusting the play and trusting his instincts. That was quite noticeable for me. Every now and again, he gets sloppy with his hand placement. So instead of being in the chest plate, sometimes he'll be on the shoulders. Sometimes he'll be one on the shoulder pads and one on kind of like the rib cage. It's kind of all over the place. And he'll go in stretches like that. There's times where he's very consistent and times where he's not at all. With being so raw as a pass rusher or a pass protector, he's clearly way more comfortable as a run blocker. Like I said, with how comfortable he is out in space with the screens and the tosses and all that, he lives on the run game. He's one of those offensive linemen that just he'd love for you to run the ball 100 times a game. So that was quite noticeable for me. In terms of the draft, I've seen a lot of people pushing him up near the top 10. For me, with what I've seen, I would have a late first, early second grade on him. I have him kind of fourth or fifth on my list of tackles. But very good player. Still young. I think you'll get a very good tackle in the near future with him. Just some things to work on.
I can dig it. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. And that has been another installment of my guy and Loosemore's Line.